let's go back to the master screen for a moment. Master tempo setting. Let's have a look at that. As we set the tempo there, it sends that tempo to each of the pedals that accepts tempo input. That's the G series and the MS series pedals. So we can set master tempo with those. What I've got coming up is a variation where we can use any of the connected pedals as a master tempo and propagate that tempo to the others. So you could use the G1on as a master tempo, set the tempo on the G1on, for example, and have that tempo sent to the other pedals as well. So master tempo is possible. We can also program the foot switches to perform a master tap tempo. Have a look at my other clip showing the use of this with a G5 on how the foot switches are programmed. There's a few little things to work out. There's a few limitations which might stay with the unit, and it's limited by the Zoom firmware. The G series pedals, the B3, the G3, G3X and G5, you can control pretty much anything on the pedal using this unit. I'm very happy with the 1 series pedals. You can't control, it doesn't look like you can control the tempo using this, but that's the only limitation. You can have full control of all of the effects in the chain. You can control patch volume as well, but it uses a brute force method similar to what's needed for some of the MS pedal controls that I'll explain in a moment. It means that the pedal isn't as well behaved as you'd like it to be. With the existing firmware for the MS pedals, the MS pedal only listens to control changes for the first 3 units in the chain. To control the 4th and 5th and 6th effects units, basically you have to reload the whole patch. So it is possible, it's less efficient, and you probably wouldn't want to use an expression pedal with those 4th, 5th and 6th effects. Would be possible, but not recommended. Another effect of reloading the whole patch is that you lose tails, things like that, and there can be some little artifacts of switching. So that's not desirable. Can't do anything about it with a change of firmware, unfortunately. I haven't found a way around that yet. The first 3 effects, though, are completely controllable. Gives you a lot of potential still. You can still, for example, switch one effect on and while switching another off with a single foot switch. You control, change parameters. You still keep your tails. It makes the MS series pedals a lot more flexible, a lot more powerful. Okay, I've just moved the control unit down to the floor so we can confirm that it is doing some of these things. Let's look at master tempo first. There's the tempo. You can see tempo of 94 at the moment. We can change that using the dial, and it's changing on both of the units. It's not changing on this one, unfortunately. What else can we do? At the moment, the foot switches and the default state, we've got things like patch change up and down, operates on all units at once. Bank changes up and down. We've got a tap tempo switch to set the master tempo. Let's just confirm that we can get an expression pedal to work with the MS-70 and the G1on. Here's a flanger. We can set the level there. There we go, it's actually changing on the control unit. We can just check that it's, whoops, let's head back to here. We'll go to the flanger on the unit itself. There's the level, and it's changing at the same time. I've also programmed on the G1on the phaser level. And there we see it's changing at the same time. So we've got the expression pedal controlling different effects parameters on the two different pedals at the same time. Similarly, we can program any of the foot switches to perform any of the functions. We can set effects parameters, we can turn effects on and off. There's still a little work needed to change the effects themselves on the MS pedals and the 1 series pedals. All that works beautifully on the G series pedals at the moment. Please have a look at my other clip showing the use of this controller with the G5 pedal. It's got some extra bits and pieces with the foot switch use. Please let me know any questions you have. Let me know if you've got any interests or things you'd like to see included. I'll answer any questions if I can, put more information up. This is my holiday project. Please give me something to do. Thanks for watching. Bye.